Poland Daily Business Edition. Poland is after the longest political campaign, and for example, for next 3 years we will have no election. The next is parliamentary and local municipal election in 2023. Marcin Roszkowski of the Jagiellonian Institute is our guest tonight. Sir, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So, first of all, let's wrap up this political campaign. What do we know about Poland after this election?
The first good news is that Poland will have no elections in 3 years. So the three crises that were happening in Poland in last month, so the epidemic, the health crisis, the economic crisis, and also a kind of a political crisis have been eliminated. So we are just having a recovery as everybody else. So hopefully the business will treat it as an opportunity to develop and not to take under consideration what is happening in Polish politics.
Right. The election results, the majority, although tiny, with a big turnout for Andrzej Duda. Does it says? Can we extrapolate that by saying that Poles accept, appreciate, and want more of the economical policy that current government is introducing?
Yes, because what has happened is Poles accepted and actually like the change in policies like the social policies of 500 plus, so the incentive to given by the government for families that have children, and other benefits to families and also to businesses. I think this change in redistribution of government's finances, cash, has been appreciated, and the idea is to spread among everybody a bit, not to spread the huge amounts on certain entities. So generally, that's the main shift. What you have said is actually very interesting, that the turnout has been one of the largest in Polish recent history. 68% is a huge amount of number of voters. Each candidate actually got more or less 10 million votes, with a majority of votes gone to Andrzej Duda. So stability should be the name, the adjective for next 3 years, also in Polish economy.
Liberal media in the West are criticizing Poland for lack of democracy, for lack of procedures, and so on. After this big turnout, will that claims be still present in liberal media?
I think Andrzej Duda has a strong mandate for his job, and one of the strongest in European Union. So he will be well prepared for the negotiations within the European Commission, within the European Union about the new perspective and the European budget, also the funds for just transition, and also the funds for the recovery plan, which actually has been quite beneficially, Poland has been quite beneficially situated in this fund, because the measure of GDP per capita has been negotiated by our government, so it places Poland in a high rank in this fund. So a lot of European funds will be directed to Polish economy. Hopefully, we'll be able to implement projects that will consume the funds and be beneficial for medium and long-term goals in Polish economy.
Are you connecting the voices that we hear from the West, criticizing Poland for many reasons, with the negotiations about the about the EU budget?
Our friends from European Union all very often use media, often owned by them or by their original companies, to influence Polish local politics. This has been true for the last 30 years. So I'm not I'm not resigning. I'm not reacting to these kinds of impulses because they are just a kind of a power projection attempt, which actually, from my perspective, are not successful.
Right.
Is that diplomatic enough?
Marcin Roszkowski of Jagiellonian Institute was our guest tonight, sir. Thank you very much for this conversation. And that was it for Poland Daily Business Tonight. Please watch us same time tomorrow.